Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are visiting the channel for the first time, I say welcome, welcome, welcome. If you like the video, please subscribe and please give us a thumbs up so it can trend more in the algorithm, okay? Anyway, guys, this is one of the most heartfelt videos I have ever put out because it strikes close to home. This one touches at the very heart and soul of my being. There's a difference with this video and all the other ones I have made before, because this is only one of two videos I have ever put out on my channel that does not concern Jamaicans or have some direct link to Jamaica. The first one was the hitch slap that Chris Rock got from that stupid pancoot at that award show, going 2 years ago? Yes, that one. Where the little girl clown go up the box the man. And this one though pertains to a world famous Nigerian footballer whose wife allegedly give him 3 jackets, all 3 of his picnic. It is alleged belongs to a pastor man. But the reason why I decided to put this out on the channel, is to make people understand, life, whatever this young man is going through, lots of men in Jamaica right here has been through it and have gone through it. Because as we know, Jamaican women give the most jacket on the face of the earth. And I think Nigerian women come a close second. And it's not me say so. It's not me say so. If any woman disagree with me, please go and take it up with the DNA section of the United States Embassy up at Papine, or where the Matilda's Corner. I'm only the messenger. And all I'm trying to do here is to open men's eyes, Jamaican men, and to help to grieve the situation and to open the rest of your eyes to see what can happen to we as men. Especially if you're a rich, talented, famous man. That make it 10 times worse. Anyway, there is this guy called Olanrewaju Kayode. And Olanrewaju Kayode is a very famous football star in Nigeria. He used to play for the Nigerian national team, which is called the Super Eagles. And he once played for several teams in the English Super League. But now I think he's assigned to a Turkish football squad. Needless to say, he's a multimillionaire, rich guy. A few years ago, he got married to a lady called Dora Ezineye. Now, who was Dora Ezineye? She is a World Football Association licensed football agent. That means she can sign any team, negotiate any rates for any team anywhere on earth, and legally so, because she is also a lawyer. So she is a certified license for the International Certified Football Agency. It was with her interaction with these various teams through which she met her fellow countryman, Kayode. For some reason, love blossomed and they got married. Over the course of this marriage, it produced 3 boys. I'm not quite sure of their ages, but the last one, whose name is Jamin, was born on the 7th of July 2017, which means he will be 7 in about 2 months' time. The first boy should be somewhere around 12 or 13 now. Now, Kayode was a family man. He dotes on his children. Every match he's going, he carries his entire family. When he's going on to play overseas, he lets his family move with him. But because the wife now is a international football agent, she travels a lot. So she doesn't move with the family everywhere. But when he goes internationally to play a match, she would turn up there. She would fly from whatever country she is to come and support him in his matches. But basically, his kids stay with him. And every public holiday, every special occasion, he is with his wife and his kids. Right, and it is clear from these photographs that that is the case, that this is a man who dotes on his children. This is a man who obviously breathes through his children's nostrils. And due to his wife's job, and she has to take plane here and there, she wouldn't be in the house to take care of the kids as much, so it's mostly helpers are around the kids, and so on and so on. When she's home, that's it, but when she's away, because he can be away sometime too. But they do try to meet up on special occasions and when she's home for a few weeks or days, as the case may be, and they continue to play a house. But for the most part, it seems that the kids have a fairly stable home environment and were very happy. And before I forget, I need to say this. It wasn't until when he went to the hospital to sign the birth certificate for his second son that he realized that his wife was 7 years older than him. From the time he met her until after the birth of their first son, up till the birth of the second son, he did not know his wife was. He thought she told him that she was 2 years younger than him, but she was actually 7 years older. You see how the BEACH lie? What else would she do? Live. It's when he saw her age, when he was reading through this document for the first time, that he realized that she had tricked him and she was actually 7 years older. Man, the brown stuff hit the fan Friday gone. Well, it hit the fan then, but it was something that had been building up over the course of about 2 months. Because Kayode, Olanrewaju Kayode, had been hearing words that his wife was with one person man. But he didn't realize how serious the situation was until he realized that one of his houses was no longer in his name. His wife take over the house because she's a lawyer, you know. And she cooked the books and take the house out of the man's name. And the man never even knew. The man had 2 Mercedes Benz, and only to realize that the Benz were no longer in his name either. They were in the wife's name, and the wife, one was in her name and one was in the name of the passing man, which is reserved for when he comes to Nigeria because he lives in England. After hearing all these rumors, Olanrewaju, he decided to investigate the case, and he did DNA tests on his 3 boys, only to realize that none of him 3 picked them enough for him. In fact, him realized that the family home, the matrimonial home that they were living in, apart from the other house that he owned, he had the matrimonial home, and realized that him just about to be put out a door. So when this came out in the news, because Kayode realized what was going on and him get back the results of the DNA test, he put it out on Instagram, on X, on YouTube, and him put it out everywhere. Everything. Him just broadcast it and make the world know. What did the wife do the following day, which is the Saturday? She went to see a lawyer and had the lawyer write to Kayode. Listen to what was in the letter. I'm just going to give you a little piece and listen to this. The lawyer wrote, "It has come to our client's attention that since May 24, 2024, various blogs and online platforms have been disseminating salacious stories about alleging results of a DNA reveal that none of the 3 children born during your marriage to our client belong to you. This scandalous and defaming story has spread rapidly, causing severe embarrassment to our client and children. Our client has reason to believe that these baseless, humiliating allegations were contrived and strategically planted by you across various media outlets with the malicious intention of tarnishing her reputation and causing irreparable harm to innocent children. It continues, and this is the clincher. We are ordering you to issue a public disclaimer stating that no DNA test was conducted on any of the 3 kids you both share together. She's not refuting the claim, She just wants him to stop saying it. Retract the statement because you embarrass me and the people them and I put with true stress. Now, the first thing we have to ask ourselves, for a man who, it is obvious, is a dedicated husband and father, if he wanted to get back at this lady, do you think he would sully the name of his 3 loving kids? I doubt that very much. But let's continue. And then what we need to understand is, who is this pastor that is alleged that his wife they with? Who is believed to be the father of the 3 kids? I'm going to tell you. It is this man here. He is a pastor for a church both in Nigeria and in London. His name is Tony Adibogga. I can't pronounce this name, and I won't even try. I had a problem with Kayode last name. Now I have a problem with this man last name. So instead of me I just call him Jerusalem. You know we are Jamaica. When we can't pronounce any word with too long, we just say Jerusalem and everyone know what we mean. So Pastor Jerusalem, Toby Jerusalem, thank you very much. His church is called SPAC Nation, or SPAC means Salvation Proclaimer Ministries Limited. I don't know how him get that for the acronym SPAC, but there you go. You just want to form a church and you get all kind of stupid knickknacks heading in your direction and, just hand over the money. You don't even have to make no sense. Typical stupid knickknacks. Anyway, this is one of the most depraved excuse for a human being you would ever meet, rather which you don't want to meet. This man wear only 3 brands of clothing. Well, no, sorry. He wear mostly 3 main brands: Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Fendi. He always wear complete suits, and every one of his suits costs over £1,000. Every member of his church have to bring in a certain amount of money every single Sunday. And they have to take out loans and bring the money to him. Typical knickknacks. Don't think for themselves. Just follow the cult leader. Just like that. No questions asked. That's why I always tell you, it's religion and politics is the 2 worst enemy of the human race. And him have enough politics friend too, in a both side of, both in the Tory and in the Labour Party. You must know say this man here try to connect. So when it's where you see lawyer and politics and preachers meet together, trust me, the greatest combination of evil on the face of Massagad earth. If there was a Massagad, him have a fleece of luxury rides from Lamborghinis to Porsche to everything. But as a matter of fact, this is one of his vehicles, this Porsche. The vehicle, as you can see, the one in the image on the right, that's a Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS. Yeah. It comes in several configurations. The cheapest one is British pound, £158,000. £158,000 for the basic one. When I say basic one, it have whole bells and whistles, not fandangles, but it is the basic in terms of there are other upper than that with even more fandangles. So we can look that one of this man car cost that. And a pure poor people will come in church, the silly knickknacks who are supporting this as they do in every other churches on earth. And people won't wake up. Well, if you can find a donkey, ride him. Why not? When him done ride the black people them in England, him go to Nigeria and take the even more destitute suffering ones down there and ride them same way and suck out them finances and carry it back to England. To me, this man is just another version of Sean Kingston. And I would suggest, Sean Kingston, a message to you, brethren. When you come out, just give up the music studio. Form a church, because there are so much silly knickknacks out there that you can get more money from free of cost, tax free, and no law can touch you. And nobody can come ask you how your books go or your income. Yeah? Don't like the rest of them. Leave the recording studio, man. Form a church when you come out. Just tell everybody say you're born again. If black people gonna stay asleep, write their ASSES. Because if you don't do it, Sean Kingston, somebody else, another nefarious lowlife like yourself is gonna come and do it. Just buy one robe, put it on, and tell everybody say you have seen the light. And it's done. Anyway, back to the story. This man, them closed down him church 2 years ago. Why them close it down? Because there were some acts of sexual misconducts pertaining to several underage girls. One girl had to be moved. She and her mother had to run away back to Nigeria because when the person carried her around the vestry and fingered the little picnic, and she tell her mother, and her mother told some people in the church what the pastor do. The church them ban her and they out did one fight her and beat her off for them pastor. When she got a message that we know where to find you, what the woman do? The man give up her nursing job and fly off back to Nigeria, hopefully in a place where them cannot find her. That is how intimidating and dastardly these people are. Those people in that particular cult. It is said that these people, the pastor, because of the level of embezzlement that goes on in the church, and where the pastor go around and get money for charity, and don't give nobody none of the charity, everybody that him go to and seek charity, every government agency, when they check the people them who were supposed to, the charity donations were to be issued to, none of them can tell where the donation has gone because nobody got anything. And therefore, they realized that the church was being used as just a conduit for funds to fund his lavish lifestyle. What they do? The government closed it down. What he has been doing since then, or what he has been doing over the years though, which is the cash cow for him, is that he finds rich women or women who are married to rich men or famous men, invite them to the church for prayer, and then pray on them, grind them off as much as he can, take away their money and have them fund his lifestyle with either their own money or with the money that they thief from their husbands. So Kayode's wife was caught up in his web because, as we say, woman weak, woman weak. Now, she was caught up in his web for a number of years and she fall prey to him. And see, the results is that Kayode get the brown stuff on the end of the stick. Going into the nefarious lifestyle of this man, going to take all night. So I will just skip that and go to the end. When the news reached this man, Pastor Toby Jerusalem, you know what was his response when he heard that the DNA test say all kids belong to him? He went on Twitter, or what you call now, X, and he went on Instagram and he said loud for everybody to hear, send it out there. He said, I have not yet met my 3 children and I need my 3 children to come home. That's what the man said. Never mind, is that Kayode, he was put on suicide watch from Friday night right back until Sunday evening because the man did out to kill himself. The fact that he has lost his 3 kids, he has lost his wife, losing his vehicles, losing his property, losing everything. And all because of what? A weak woman fall under the clutches of another crooked pastor. Then again, what does it mean by crooked pastor? Is there anything about them which, is there anything, one of them, when are damn crooked? I know some people going to say, oh no, not my pastor. The one over on the other side, over that church over there, who is praying to the wrong God, that's the one who is evil, not my pastor. Just like how them say, oh, my politician, no man, those are the politician, thief and corrupt, not my politician. These silly nignogs sick my stomach. Guys, I'm going to be keep watching this case because I want to see if the DNA results is made public, and as soon as the actual document has been posted, are we here again from Kayode, we will know what. But right now, as we speak, Kayode does not know where his kids are. Him don't know which part of the world him picking them there. All him know say, one of him vehicle, him expensive Benz, gone to Pastor Jerusalem, and the other one transfer him wife name, and the other property that he had that he's not living in, him here say it is sold, and the money is going to go into Pastor Jerusalem's ministry. John Kingston, are you listening? Are you listening? Please find God while you're in jail, sir. Your problem is over. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.